Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
Wake your ass up, fool. John Jay and Rich. What's crackin'-lackin'? This is the big boss dog, Snoopy Deagle Double Jizzle. Bang, boom, what you gonna do? John Jay and Rich. We're not talking about Ren 1010. We're not talking about Lassie. It's the one and only dog, y'all. The classy, sassy, big Snoop Deagle Double Jizzle. In your face to be and in the place to be. And you're listening to John Jay and Rich. Wake your ass up.
104.7 KISS FM. It's John Jay and Rich. Man, you guys, this whole irrational anger thing, biggest thing we've ever done on the radio. Lee, you have an irrational anger?
Yes.
What is it?
When I see kids or out in public or going to school and they're wearing the tails or the ears, that just irks my soul for some reason.
What? What?
Well, I've always told my daughter, you never see anyone successful grow up that they say, I wore tails out in public or to school. You just don't, I don't know why, it just irks my soul.
So when Ariana Grande went through her wearing cat ears, that would irk you?
That's like a celebrity, and they're doing it for, a thing. It's a time and place for everything. She's doing it because she's a show business person. But, yeah, just like a kid just wearing out in public, it's just, I don't know. It just irks my soul for some reason because it's just like, that's just not how you're supposed to dress in, like, a real person.
Dress like a real person.
Okay,
yeah,
Lee.
like a real person, but that's all mine. So, yeah.
Thank you very much for calling and holding.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Hey, Mary, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your irrational anger?
So it's like heavy breathing through the mouth or like stuffy noses.
Yeah.
And it's the time of year for it. But my best friend, she has like a medical thing with her nose, so she just never can breathe through her nose. I don't know how to explain it, but I love her so much. But I give her this look because she always breathes through her mouth, and it's so heavy. And she's a tiny girl, so I don't know why she's breathing so heavy all the time. And I have audio issues, so I'm like, oh, my God, girl, you're so loud and so annoying. It's making me mad, and she can't help it. And then she eats, right? And then she's eating with her mouth open. And, like, that drives me so mad. I get so angry. I'm like,
you guys can never go to lunch together.
I don't know why. I play music. I put the TV on, like, anything to just drown out the noise. Or I just continuously tell myself, babe, she cannot help it.
Right.
Like, she's cute. At least she's pretty. And she's smart. And she teaches me so many things. So, like, I got to outweigh the good. But, like, my boyfriend, he's got a stuffy nose. He's sick. And literally yesterday, he's sitting there trying to eat a cheeseburger, already struggling because he's sore throat and everything. And he, like, cannot chew with his mouth closed. And I'm like, babe, do it with your mouth closed, for real. And he was just like, babe, I cannot. My nose is so stuffy, I can't breathe. I might as well just suffocate then. I don't know what you want me to do.
Every time I hear,
I'll
like...
calm down.
Every time I hear the mouth stuff, it just makes me think of Stranger Things when 11 is like, you mouth breather.
Yeah. Okay, and like, I am a mouth breather, okay, and I didn't know that, but my boyfriend goes, I don't know why you have a problem with it when you're such a mouth breather. I'm like, that's such an insult.
It's a total dig.
It kind of reminds me of the insult of window fogger, because they're sitting so close to the window that they're fogging up the window.
Yes.
And so it drives me nuts. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm a mouth breather? That's gross. Like, I can hear that in my ears all the time, just people breathing. And like, his dad is a heavier set person, and so he breathes so heavy all the time.
It's hereditary.
It sounds like Darth Vader. Oh my God, yeah, he does it too, and he's tiny, but his dad always says, oh, it's because I'm 400 pounds and I sit on the couch all the time. I'm like, no, that's not it. It's just the way you guys breathe, and it drives me nuts. It drives me so angry.
Mary, let me bounce a couple of these text messages off of you here about irrational anger. It says, how about when you're looking for a parking space and you find one and the person in front of you passes it, and then you think you're going to get it, but then they back up their vehicle to try to get the space. That irritates this person. That's a big one. I'm a really good backwards driver, or not backwards, but I can parallel park. And so my friends get really angry at me when they have to get out of the car. And they're like, Mary, I need you to park my car. And I think it's super funny when they get angry, because it's a pet peeve. Nobody likes it when other people drive their car. Here, another one. Hold on a second. My irrational fear is when I drop something tiny and it finds the biggest, farthest piece of furniture and ends up the absolute farthest point out of reach.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, the seat between the car and the glove box, or the center console.
It's such a pain. I drop my key in there all the time.
Ooh.
Here's another one. Irrational anger. When people talk to me while looking at me above their glasses. People who don't use coasters really grinds my gears. I never thought I'd sound like my mother, but here I am.
I don't like that I cannot see things. I'm 25 years old. Okay, I'm young, and I still will be FaceTiming my friends, and I'll be like, how do I turn this around? I can't find the button to turn the camera around. And I'm young, and I should know about technology, and that one pisses me off the most.
All right. Mary, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.
Thank you. You as well. Bye.
Bye-bye. Colin Fugg with 3 things you need to know.
Give yourself a Java life jolt. So researchers analyzed all the available data on coffee and its effects on people, and actually found drinking coffee regularly may lengthen your life by nearly 2 years. Now, John Jay, I know you're new to the coffee world, but you are doing the right thing. Apparently, coffee has been associated with a lower risk of heart and respiratory diseases, stroke, some cancers, diabetes, dementia, and major depression. Coffee may have multiple healthy effects like building up a better resilience to stress. So I guess ignore all the stuff we've heard about how bad caffeine can be and drink that coffee. Now, I didn't think Moana 2 would beat Wicked at the box office this weekend, but it did. Not only that, but it crushed the previous box office record for the biggest release ever on Thanksgiving weekend. That record was held by Frozen 2 in 2019 when they made $125 million. Moana 2 made $220 million this weekend. Wicked still had a killer weekend, pulling in another $117 million. Now, I know I took advantage of a bunch of Black Friday sales. You must have as well, because they estimate Americans did more holiday shopping on Black Friday than the days leading up to it, spending $10.8 billion this year. Compared to last year, it was like only $9 billion on Black Friday. Now, that apparently is nothing, because they are estimating, because today is Cyber Monday and people just shop online, they are estimating Americans are going to spend more than $13 billion today, making it this year's biggest shopping day. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Hey, what's the vibe of horoscopes today?
It's National Color Day, so I'm going to tell you your color based on your zodiac sign.
877-937-1047. Kayla, good morning.
Hi, Sanjay. I'm a Capricorn.
Okay, so Capricorn, your color is kind of boring, not gonna lie. It's gray or brown, but it's because you're disciplined and you have this different approach to life, and it mirrors in gray and brown, which represents your practicality and your reliability. And these colors, they help you stay grounded and focused on your goals, even when other people get distracted. So this totally makes sense for my Capricorn. You guys mostly have your life together.
I love it. I would agree with that, Peyton. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kayla. Hi, Robin. What's your sign?
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm a Gemini.
Gemini, the color for you is yellow. Curious Geminis, you guys are always buzzing with ideas, and yellow complements your optimistic energy. So this color sparks joy, creativity, and communication, making it the perfect shade for you that thrives on variety and learning. So put on a yellow shirt today. You'll have a good one.
All right. Sounds great. Thanks, Peyton. Have a great day.
Bye, Robin.
Hey, Blanca, what's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, your color is purple. Purple reflects Sagittarius' love for adventure and pursuits, and it symbolizes wisdom, spirituality, and curiosity. So it's the color of the traveler and the seeker. So make sure that you go and book your flight for your vacation that you very much deserve.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Purple's
You're
the
welcome.
best.
Thanks,
I know.
Blanca.
It's like the color of royalty, so I'm here for that.
What do you got for... Oh, let's add a Dara. Dara, hi. What's your sign?
My sign is Libra.
So for Libra,
Thank you.
Kyle is also a Libra. You and Dara, your color is pink or light blue. Libra's love for harmony and beauty aligns perfectly with the softness of pink and light blue. These colors represent peace, love, and balance, which helps my Libras navigate relationships and find harmony in your surroundings.
That sounds about right.
I hope we get pink or blue.
And we got both. Look at that.
What do you got for Rich Pisces?
Yeah, Rich, my Pisces. The color for you, sea green or aqua.
I don't know what that
Pisces, oh my gosh, like seafoam green? You do.
Yeah, you do.
You've seen it. Cut it out.
Aqua?
Come on.
Just
no,
blue.
it's like
Aqua's
a green.
blue, right?
Aqua is aqua.
It's just like talking to my wife.
Have
She
you
does all
never
this color
seen
talk.
Aquamarine with Sarah Patterson?
Aqua is like the color of Rich in the John Jay and Rich old logo right behind you.
Okay, there you go.
That's aqua.
Bluey greeny.
Yeah.
Okay, but Pisces, you are deeply connected to your emotions and your intuition. And sea green or aqua reflects your fluid, empathetic nature. So it's a soothing shade, and it gives my Pisces a sense of healing and peace.
That's nice. I would prefer something more aggressive, but okay.
Like what?
Like purple.
Okay.
What do you got for you for Leo?
Well, Leo, for us, our main color is gold. Leo is born to shine, and gold is a perfect match for their radiant personality. This color represents a Leo's sense of royalty, generosity, and leadership.
How about Virgo?
Virgo, earth tones, brown and beige, big old boring. Virgo is your practical and your analytical minds, makes you feel like home in earthy tones, which provides you with structure and clarity. And I feel like Virgos, if you're just trying to redo your house, just like take some inspo from Kim Kardashian. That's pretty on brand.
Brown?
Brown, beige, gray, all the boring
That's funny.
colors that
Those
suck
are
the life out of...
all colors I don't like on a pedicure.
But neutrals are so in.
They
I know.
are.
And what's weird is a Virgo, like, I look good in every color, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Sounds like you got a little Leo rising right there. A little
So
cocky.
if we missed your sign, you go to johnjaneRich.com. You can text us. You text JJR in your message to 96893. Hey, guys, I'm listening on the iHeartRadio app nightly from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I listen to your podcast. Don't know how I found you guys, but I'm glad I did. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Mike.
That's cool.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah. So just text JJR, whatever you want to say, to 96893. Okay, so Payne was texting me last night. Like, it sounds like you're all in your, like, whoa, check this out. What do you think?
Yeah.
Right? So what's the trend?
So it's this trend right now, and it's called Insta Guru. And basically, you use it through ChatGPT, the app that you can download on your phone. And essentially, Insta Guru breaks down your Instagram profile and can roast you in a certain type of way. So what I did is I took screenshots of my Instagram bio and a screenshot of my Instagram feed, and I said, can you analyze my Instagram like a snotty teenage girl? And ChatGPT Insta Guru absolutely roasted me. So then I decided, I was like, wait, let me see what it does for John J. Rich and Kyle. And they absolutely roasted you guys as
Let's
well.
go. I wanna hear that.
I thought it was really cool because some of the things that were on there were actually kind of beneficial in a way. It kind of made me sit back and be like, hold on, let me go and delete some of these things. ChatGPT's right over here. So
Really?
I thought it was pretty cool. And it like does things like bio breakdown. It comments on your followers. It comments on your content vibe, your aesthetic. And then it gives you like an overall synopsis of what your Instagram is.
So actually, like in legit ways to help you fix your Instagram. So
Yeah.
it's not a funny thing like, here, roast your Instagram. It's not funny like roast
I mean,
it.
you can do it that
Or
way. If
they
you
did
want
and you
to.
took it for serious.
Yeah, they did, and I took it.
Okay, what did they say about your Instagram?
Well, what they had said about my Instagram, so my bio, right? I have John Jane Rich on my Instagram. I'm a girls basketball coach. I have that on there. So it roasted my bio, and it says, you're out here flexing your radio collab ambitions and basketball coach vibes. So do you want to be a boss babe, but are we shooting hoops or shooting content? Pick a lane or or better yet, own both, but do better. You know, like, I know. Isn't that like so good? And it comments on your highlights, like those little circle things that you have on there. I thought it was so good and it was so funny. And the one that I got a roast about was one of my selfies. And it's like, you're serving the real you. But some of these pics are like, did I accidentally open Snapchat? Let's give a little bit more energy, sis.
Wait, so did you change anything on your bio because of what it said? Pick a lane?
I haven't gotten to do it yet, but yes, I'm going to go through and change it. And basically what I took from this is I'm going to lean into both, and I'm just going to start creating content with some of my basketball players that I coach.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
What if
I'll
ChatGPT
take
goes, I was listening? No, don't.
I said pick a lane.
Yes. It said or both, but do better. You know
Okay, what about for Rich?
So for Rich, it talks about your follower count. It's pretty solid, and it's that you didn't get that blue check just for being cute, like that kind of vibe. But it says your bio's fine, but where's the flavor? Your emojis are cute, but flex a little bit more. Add some spice, Richie. It's basically what it's saying
That's
about
pretty
you.
good advice.
Does it say anything about the shirt he's wearing today?
No, it does have some comments about your photos, though, Rich.
All right, go on.
It says your photos are clear and bright, so kudos there. But you can use a little bit more variety. Throw in some candid shots or maybe a few moody, artsy pics to mix it up.
Wow.
You know what you did the other day? You posted a video, which I thought was cool. You're like in your studio and you're jamming the guitar and you're like, this is my friend. He's got drums and bass. And I'm adding my guitar. Remember when you said that?
Yeah.
You go, my friend, I'll put his name up here in just a second. You pointed up to the corner and you never did. Like you made a point to make it. It's going up right here.
A little more.
So
A little
funny.
more flavor.
What about Kyle's Instagram?
Well, Kyle, it says, first impression, let's be real, your grid has a little bit of an identity crisis. It's giving family fun vibes mixed with some random life moments. So if you're trying to go full influencer mode, we need to refine the aesthetic a little bit more. It's a mix of wholesome family content and yogurt bark. That's what it is.
How dare they say
my life.
wholesome family content? That's like a huge compliment.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge compliment.
I made the yogurt bark with my daughter, so that kind of still goes. But
Family
it
content.
definitely doesn't have an aesthetic. It does look like
What kind
it's
of
like
roast
all
is
over the
that?
place.
Well, actually, Kyle's
Good
overall
family
vibe,
content. Boom.
I think she actually has the best Instagram out of all of us, but it says, Kyle, your IG is like the girl next door who's super sweet and everyone likes, but she needs to decide if she's going to stay in her comfy sweats or go all out with a killer outfit. A little bit more cohesion and clarity, and you'll be slaying the Instagram game.
Okay.
I disagree with that. Like, how come you can't be both of those? You're showing a full-rounded person. I like to hang out in my pajamas, and then I go out sometimes and
Remember, she's asking it to slam you a little bit.
Yeah, but that's not a slam.
But I see it though because actual influencer Instagram feeds do have just one lane,
That's
and
true.
they go with that.
Yes.
But like, I don't see myself as an influencer, so I
Right.
just share my life.
Okay, so far within Rich and Kyle, is there anything that she said that you would change because of what you just read?
Yeah, I would kind of juice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's saying to do,
Throw in
right?
some more guitar music playing, Rich.
No,
and
God,
Nobody
no.
needs to see that.
God, no.
That's what Instaguru
Hey,
said.
Instagram, you've been waiting on this a long time.
We've been waiting on this a long time.
Oh.
We didn't know that it's alright.
Sing it, Rich.
We've been waiting on this a long time.
Gets in your head, doesn't it?
No, it's all right.
I only posted that one time. That was on stories.
You got mine?
That should
Yeah,
have gone
I
away.
do. I have yours, John Jay, and yours are pretty fun. Your aesthetic, it says that your Instagram grid is all over the place. We've got everything from memes to personal close-ups, which is fine, but we're lacking cohesion. Seems like it's a theme between all of us. You need to pick a theme or a vibe and stick to it. Your overall synopsis for you, John Jay, is you're doing great with your authenticity and being fun, but let's be more real. Your account could be way more lit with a little bit more polish and intention. Amp up your captions and get on trend. That's what it has for you.
Amp up my caption. Oh, you know what's funny? Because I've been testing out stuff. Like I think if I put a lot in a caption, it doesn't go anywhere. But if I just put a smiley face, it usually takes off. Like I have 3 videos that have over 100 million likes. And those videos, I just put a smiley face. So I thought that had something to do with it. So I don't want to post a lot in a caption because I thought no one's going to read it. But Screw you,
Insta
ChatGPT.
Guru says you need to amp them up.
Now you're in a fight with ChatGPT.
Didn't it say
a really
something
cool
about
thing, though.
I thought you said something to me about it briefly, something else about my thing that was like, screw you.
How your bio's giving dad vibes?
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Your bio's giving dad vibes and you've got the dad flex down, but we need a little bit more personality. We need something that screams, I'm more than just a cool dad. I am the cool dad. That's what your slam was.
Now, how do you do that?
I mean, it's like you're proud of your kid, so you put pictures of your kid up.
That's your slam?
No, I'm
a
saying
dad.
like
No, not you. ChatGPT
Right.
is like, oh, nice. Ooh, okay, dad. I think I say dad in my bio. I hope I say husband first.
I don't know what you say.
Oh my God. You need to go to therapy because of my Instagram.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool though.
It's now time for Stacks and Hacks. I have stacks of information. Rich has life hacks of information. According to a new survey, a lot of Americans dabble in hoarding. Kyle Unfug. Half of us say we have at least one room in our house that is unsalvageable due to all the clutter. Kyle, don't you have a lot of stuff going on in the trunk of your car right now?
I did. I've been driving around. My trunk's absolutely full of clothes and old backpacks and stuff to donate. And every day, I'm like, today's the day. I'm going to drop these off. And I think probably a month and a half has gone by. And I'm like, guess today wasn't the day. And then over the weekend, it was the day.
And where'd you go?
It was so satisfying. I was actually picking up pizzas at Little Caesars for my kids. And I realized, oh my gosh, there's a Goodwill right in the same parking lot. Like if I don't make it happen right now, it's never happening. And I did it. I was so proud of myself. So now my trunk is empty.
According to another survey, 9% of mothers admit that they've regretted the name they gave their kid. 10% say it just doesn't fit their personality.
That was Kylie Jenner when she renamed her kid
That's
2
right.
times.
That's right.
I know one person that did that. Didn't rename, but just was bummed they named their kid what they named their kid. Lamborghini is releasing a new baby stroller. It'll be out next year. No word on how much it'll cost, but please, that's crazy. Amazon is denying a rumor that they're banning their delivery drivers from singing along to the radio because it distracts them and negatively impacts their driving safety. And the reason they're doing that is because this video went viral of an Amazon driver having a good time.
Something else that these vehicles have is the in-vehicle camera safety technology. It's looking to make sure that you're driving safely. My daddy was a family-based man. My mama was an engineer. And I was born.
So they say, no, you can't do that. It's
That's
not safe.
sad.
Yeah, it's very lame. 53-year-old man in Florida was driving around in his souped-up Dodge Charger when another guy went up to him and said, hey, that's a really cool ride. And the guy got out of the car and punched him in the face.
Wow.
He thought maybe that it was... In fact, here's part of that little argument.
You want to crap? You big tough guy? I'm trying to tell you, nice car, bro. I like your car. You better pay attention.
Then he punched him in the face.
Whoa.
Someone in Arizona sneezed in the shower and a piece of a Lego that's been lodged in their nose for 25 years flew out.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
I was in the shower, and my doctor has told me that with the dry, hot summer months, it's really helpful to blow your nose while you're in the shower. So I've been regularly doing this for the last 6 months or so. Today, I was blowing my nose in the shower, and lo and behold, I blew out a Lego dot that has been in my nose for at least 26 years.
Those people from Arizona, man.
It still sounds pretty stuffy, don't they?
Peanut butter and jelly M&Ms are expected to launch pretty soon. Scientists have discovered a common food dye found in Doritos can turn a living mouse's skin transparent.
Cool.
Which probably isn't good.
Yeah.
The top holiday travel destinations for Thanksgiving. What do you think is number one?
New York City.
Nope. That's number 3.
To your mom's house.
Cancun is number 2. Number 1 is Orlando. Disney World, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
Okay, so I tried this the last 2 nights, and I'm pretty sure it works because I fell asleep too fast to count how fast I fell asleep. It's a military hack for falling asleep because in the military, they got to fall asleep in the middle of some pretty loud war zones, truly, and a lot of noises distract people from going to sleep. So here is the military secret to fall asleep. I tried it the last few nights and went to sleep so quick that I'm just sure it works. So here's what you do. You have to relax your entire body, starting from your head, moving down to your toes, specifically in that order, like unclench your jaw, let your shoulders go limp. Sounds kind of like the end of yoga class when they tell you to totally relax in Savasana. Let your arms feel weightlessness, and then you take some deep breaths, loosen the muscles in your legs and feet, and then you just focus on counting your breaths. 1, 2, probably slower than that, and you will drift off into dreamland in about 2 minutes. I've tried it. It totally works. For those instructions, you need just go to our website, which is johnjanerich.com.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather, now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
Terms and conditions apply. What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.